Okay, we need to do one more lap and then we bid for a splash and go.
What now?
Wow, that's the leader.
Do I need to save anything? No, push, push, push. That's why they have to push, push, push. This could be an LMGT3 1-2 for Manthey Pure Racing and Manthey EMA. And yes, 8% fuel. But how close is Manthey Pure Racing? That depends when they cross the line compared to when the leader crosses the line. Are they going to need to slow down and wait for Callum Ilott to go by them? I don't think they've got that option. All right. Oh, this is going to be really crazy. Maybe Manthey EMA, they don't need to stop. Iron Dames don't need to stop now.
Well, Jota's just come through turn 1. And the leader, so car number 92, sorry, is just going through Blanchimont now, turn 17. So as soon as Ilott finishes, then they're going to effectively be on that lead lap. They'll finish too, just a few seconds behind them.
Yeah, it's an astonishing finish in LMGT3. Absolutely astonishing. If it goes the way it looks like it could here, the car that was literally in pieces yesterday could win this race.
Yeah, absolutely right. Manthey Pure Racing could end up with the win. Very likely will end up with the win here. 2.5 minutes, another lap after this one for Callum Ilott.
Not that simple for Pure Racing because Richard Leeds is catching them fast because he doesn't have to save fuel.
Yeah, 2 seconds back. Well, that's down to, well, not down to Olaf Manthey, but somebody at Manthey Racing is going to have to make that call. Either have at it, boys, or please could we finish 1-2 with no further damage?
7% from the car number 92 now, with just 2 minutes to go.
Okay, now box for a splash of fuel. It will be a super quick one, 4 seconds.
Yeah, plus the 32-second pit lane delta, plus slowing down, plus speeding up. So that's 40 seconds, 45 seconds probably.
But he was 15 seconds in front.
No,
he wasn't.
Yeah, no, he was.
He was 15 seconds. Why didn't he fuel save more?
Yeah, that's what he said. You know, 2 or 3 laps from home, he's getting warnings. Do I need to save? No, they've already worked out. You can't save enough to make it.
Well, I hope they had worked out early enough.
I hope they worked it out as well.
Because 15 seconds lost to the car, that's a hell of a lot of fuel saving that it takes to lose 15 seconds worth. So if the car behind can finish with, what, 8% remaining?
With only 3% more fuel.
Final lap for the number 12 car of Callum Ilott and Will Stevens. What a race. What an event. What a day. It's a piece of sports car racing history right here in so many ways.
I've got a feeling that car 60 could have made that work. 4%.
I agree.
I think you could have made it work from the start of your final stint. If you had just gone at it with, right, I'm just going to fuel save as much as I possibly can at any given opportunity, I think they probably could have saved themselves this tiny little splash.
I agree. I think that's a real calamity. I think that's, again, you know, we don't know the ins and outs of it, but it does seem like fairly major mismanaging of, you know, they're within 2% maybe of making it.
As this car runs to a stop,
92 comes by. This is the battle for the lead.
The 2 Porsches.
And they've, Manthey Pure Racing and Manthey EMA. Are they going to hold station? It is the last lap. This will be a historic Manthey Racing 1-2 in LMGT3.
No, they're not. They run as separate teams. They're not going to keep station if they don't have to.
With just 4% remaining on the final lap, then they're surely going to have to be lifting coasting quite a bit in the car number 92. What is 91 going to do here? And it's got a better run through Eau Rouge, you know.
He's going to take the lead. You know, this is a different commercial deal entirely, and there's no doubt in my mind. Look at the name on the front of that car.
Does the lift and coast come? That's the big question. If it does, then you're going to see an overtake. If not, they're confident they can make it through to the end of the race, and I think the lift and coast does come, and we see a change of place.
Richard Leeds is going to take it anyway, because he's Richard Leeds. It's a platinum driver in that second car, and he takes the lead on the last lap. It is still going to be a Manthey Porsche 1-2, but yeah, Manthey Pure Racing with almost no fuel left.
Callum Ilott, you superstar. What
in
a drive.
sight of the checkered flag. Victory in the longest 6-hour race you have ever seen in your life. That will be part of why 2024 Spa is remembered. The other part is the first ever privateer hypercar win. And it is Cota and Hertz Team Cota who do the job. A year on from the first time they rolled a hypercar out on track, they are winners. Well flipping done.
The drivers, for all the boys and girls in the pit garage, for Sam Hignett and for David Clark back in the paddock, and we're delighted he's back in the paddock. For everybody behind the deal that put together Hertz Team Cota, what a day.
I think possibly Clark, he might be in the back of the garage by now. I don't think Wild Horses would have kept him away. And somehow, 1% fuel for Manthey Pure Racing. They are going to be really on fumes at the end, but they're safely ahead of the Iron Lynx Lamborghini. That was 8 seconds back. Essentially, he can keep it in top gear all the way up the hill and just waffle his way through. No fuel left. Now, let's hope that's not an issue post-race, or no energy left. Let's hope that's not an issue post-race, but it is Manthey EMA who claim their first win, the first win and the first 1-2 for Porsche in the LMGT3 era.